is the OG XT8 lock, and we'll see how to generate different types of passcodes that you can share with your contacts using the Oji Smart app. So here in the app I have a lot of different locks. So I'll be going down to XT8 lock, which is the one we have here. And on the main screen of the lock you will see different types. You will see e-keys, you will see passcodes, cards, fingerprints. So we'll go to the passcodes option, and if you haven't created any passcodes before, this will be blank. Let's say generate passcode. Once you open this screen, you'll see different types of passcodes. There's permanent, timed, one time. Okay, so let's look at each one of these. A permanent passcode. You would create this for somebody who would be visiting or using your door frequently. So let's say a member of your family. So put in a name for the passcode, and then let's see this one. Let's say I'm going to put it OG staff 1, and I say generate passcode. Now this will generate a permanent passcode, but with a random number that is generated by the system. Once it is done, you can either just leave it or you can share it. We have various options for sharing, so you can share it by WhatsApp, you can share it by all of these different means, and it would go through. Okay, now let's go back. Let's see how we create a timed passcode. So a timed passcode is where you can give access in between a certain duration. So let's say it starts today at 1 and it will end, let's say next month. It lasts for 1 month and then it goes, and then we give it to, let's say, an intern who is working at the office, or you have somebody visiting you for 1 month if you have a guest visiting. Make sure the time and everything is valid. So I had not set the time properly, so let's set it to September. Okay, and generate passcode. Done. And again you can share it by any of the options available. One-time passcode is a passcode that you will share to somebody to be used just once. Again, you will put in the name and it will generate a passcode, a random passcode from the system, and then you share it. Custom passcode is where you can actually put in a number. You can choose to make it permanent or not. Again, let's say I make it a permanent passcode for somebody. So we turn on the permanent option and then you put in a name. Let me say I give it to staff 2, and I put in a passcode that's 142536. So I choose the numbers here, the digits, and that is what a custom passcode is. So you set this passcode. Once it's set, again you can either mark it as complete or you can share it forward. A recurring passcode is where you give it on, let's say, certain days of the day. So I choose Saturday. Let's say I give it every Saturday to my gardener, and I give a time between 1 and 2. Give it to the gardener, and then you generate a passcode. So this passcode can be used just one time, but it must be activated within 24 hours of being generated. So a host of different options that you can choose to use it whichever way you require it.